This is the blending video for D. Now, D is like a lot of the other sounds which don't have so much going on in terms of their face, and they're difficult to teach sometimes for a couple of reasons. The first is that there is a tendency with D for a vowel to be added onto the end to make duh. It's very important that you don't do this, that this remains D rather than da. Otherwise we end up with a similar situation to the karate problem, where the students learn to add the vowel onto the end of the sound, and then that impacts their ability to blend later on. So, yeah, like a lot of these other sounds, which we tend to add a vowel onto the end, it's a very short sound. And there's not much going on externally on our face to show the characteristic of how we form the sound. So we have a couple of things that we use in the Phonics Friends version and the flashcard that help convey that. The first is that it's a very deep sound coming from our neck quite a lot. As you'll see on the flashcard here, we have the vibrations from the neck, which are reminiscent of the G sound, which has it in a much more pronounced way. These are both taught in the same set of consonants, so they're both in the same book, in book 4, so there should be a bit of reinforcement between them. And although this isn't as pronounced in D as it is in G, hopefully that's just an extra string to your bow in terms of helping the students recognise and reinforce the sounds. The main element that we use to get across the D sound is not represented in this card, but it's the idea of a drum. The idea that the sound goes like this, like D, 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 D. And again, if you can associate that by holding an imaginary drum around your neck, hopefully the two things reinforce each other, but it's not essential in any way. So just like with the other sounds which transition quickly, we use the speed of the drum to carry across the speed in which the blend needs to occur. So D, 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 da, do, de, di, da. So D, D, da, D, D, do, D, D, de is one of the ways that I will often do it when I'm teaching it. So again, like some of the others, this can be difficult to convey, and it can be difficult for the students to pick up, but with reinforcement they will normally manage without too much difficulty.